Solo Sikoa has officially entered a new phase of power, and he's no longer hiding behind whispers, traditions, or family legacies. The time for subtlety is over. With the ruthless and unpredictable MFDs by his side and a championship slung over his shoulder like a declaration of war, Solo is no longer just playing the part of a faction leader, he's becoming a tyrant in the making. The cold, measured rage in his eyes says everything. He's not looking for peace, redemption, or reconciliation. He's looking for dominance, and tonight, he has a very specific target in his sights: Jimmy Uso. The tension that has been bubbling under the surface between Solo and Jimmy finally hit its boiling point, and what was once a slow-burning family feud is now erupting into a full-scale war. But the most chilling part of Solo's warning wasn't just the threat. It was the phrase he delivered with a venom-laced calm: "Get in where you fit in." It wasn't a suggestion. It was an ultimatum. A psychological dagger aimed not just at Jimmy, but at the very soul of what remains of the bloodline. This is Wrestling Pro News, the place where we go far beyond what you see in the ring, diving deep into every pulse-pounding segment, emotional betrayal, and factional implosion WWE throws our way. And tonight, the storm is swirling around Solo Sikoa and his aggressive, calculated transformation from enforcer to emperor. Backstage earlier this evening, WWE correspondent Kathy Kelly found herself in a dangerous position as she approached Solo and the MFDs in a tense hallway encounter. The energy was suffocating. There was no smile, no cocky swagger, just silent confidence and smoldering anger. The MFDs stood like statues, stone-faced and ready for violence. Kathy, trying to keep things professional, asked Solo how he was handling the pressure of being both a title holder and the leader of a rising squad, especially with his cousin Jimmy Uso challenging his authority so openly. Solo didn't hesitate. "I'm focused on two things: my title and my MFDs," he said, with a sharpness in his voice that felt like a blade being unsheathed. Then, without flinching, he turned to the camera and delivered the real warning. "Tonight, Jimmy Uso's gonna get a big boot straight to that loud mouth of his, courtesy of Tanga Loa." That wasn't a threat. That was a declaration of intent. And just when the air couldn't get any heavier, Solo added with chilling finality, "Tonight's about sending a message. Get in where you fit in, or get stepped on." In that moment, the shift was undeniable. This wasn't about family drama anymore. This wasn't about tribal ceremonies or loyalty oaths. This was about raw power. This was about fear. This was about one man rewriting the rules of what the bloodline stands for. The MFDs didn't need to speak. Their eyes said it all. They were locked in, ready to dismantle anything in their path, and Jimmy Uso was next on the list. As they walked off with purpose, leaving Kathy stunned and speechless, the weight of what just happened settled like a fog over the entire WWE locker room. Because if Solo Sikoa is willing to crush his own blood in front of the world, what would he do to those with no family ties at all? Back at ringside, commentators tried to make sense of what "get in where you fit in" truly means. But we know. It's a line in the sand. You either serve Solo's vision for the future or you become collateral damage. Tanga Loa, with his merciless offense and unshakable loyalty to Solo, has become the MFD's first line of destruction. And if tonight goes the way Solo promises, Jimmy Uso could be the first fallen soldier in a war that will leave the old bloodline in ruins. But here's the bigger question: how does Jimmy respond? Can he rise up and match Solo's fire, or will he be extinguished before the war even begins? Is there anyone left from the original bloodline who can challenge this new regime? Solo isn't just building a team. He's building a movement, and it's fueled by aggression, retribution, and a complete rejection of the past. The rules are gone. The structure is shattered. What we're seeing is the rise of a darker, more unhinged version of everything the bloodline used to represent. And if you're not afraid yet, you should be. So we ask you, Has Solo Sikoa become the most dangerous force in WWE today? Is the new bloodline stronger, or has it crossed a line that even Roman Reigns wouldn't dare touch? Should Jimmy Uso be worried about his career, or his safety? Let us know what you think in the comments, and as always, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of this escalating civil war. Stay locked in with Wrestling Pro News, your frontline source for every brutal beatdown, every shocking twist, and every second of the chaos tearing WWE apart from the inside out.